Hello students, let's learn about pointers and structures relationship in today's class. Dear students, we have already discussed that there is a close relationship between arrays and pointers and strings and pointers. Similarly, there is a close relationship between pointers and structures. Pointer is nothing but it is a variable that holds a memory address. Usually another location of variable or location of another variable in memory cells. And it contains two pointers, as you know, address of pointer or address of operator and indirection operator called pointer operator. The address of operator and indirection operator. The address of operator, which is used to hold a memory address variable. The variable memory addresses are held by using the operator address of operator. And indirection operator or pointer operator that returns a value of variable. Okay, when a normal variable is declared with address of operator means that holds memory addresses or that returns memory addresses. When a normal variable is declared with indirection operator or pointer operator that returns value of variable means a variable which value it holds, that value will be written by using the indirection operator. Similarly, a structure is a set of or collection of heterogeneous elements with different data members declared with different data types. Yes, you know, array is a collection of homogeneous elements. Why homogeneous elements? There, the data members are declared with the same array name and same data types. But structure is a set of a collection of heterogeneous elements. Why it is called as heterogeneous elements means here the data members are declared with different data types. Means here data members are holds different type of values using different data types. It may be a integer, floating, character or set of characters. And the structure is declared or defined using the keyword struct and it has a structure name. And data members means data member 1, data member 2, so on up to data member n. We can declare n number of data members in defined structure. And the structure is always ended by a terminator called terminator operator, that is semicolon. And using structure name, here we can create a number of objects. Using that object we can access data member value in structure. This is the formal or general declaration of structure. Okay, here the structure name defines the name of the structure and it is declared with the keyword struct. And data members are the local variable to the structure, means the members or variables which are declared inside the structure are called local data members to the structure. And outside, using the structure name, we can create a number of objects and it is also terminated by a semicolon. Yes, we see a simple example here. The student structure is created using keyword struct. Struct student. Student defines the name of the structure and it is defined or created using the keyword struct. And in structure, two data members are declared with different data types. Yes, these are called as heterogeneous. heterogeneous data members with data elements. Int, roll number, float, fees. Roll number is a data member and it is declared with the data type integer, means it can hold integer type of values. Fees is a one more data member. It is declared with the data type float, means it holds floating point values called decimal point values. Yes, different data types are used. That's why it is called as heterogeneous elements. And here the structure student is terminated, and after terminating the structure, using structure with student, S object is created. Using that object, here we are accessing the data member values. In the next step, student indirection operator SP. SP is a pointer variable because it is declared with the operator pointer operator, and here S is an object, and here the S memory address is assigned to the pointer variable SP. Okay, here we use a address of operator, therefore the object address memory address is assigned to the pointer variable SP, and which pointer variable SP is pointing to the memory address of object S. Next, using the pointer variable SP, here we are accessing the value of data member called roll number. To access the data member value in structure or in pointer to structure, here the dot operator is used. The dot operator. Dot operator is used to access the value of data member. Here the 104 value is assigned to the data member roll number. Okay, then the data member roll number is holding the value 104 and it is stored in the memory cell when it is executed or compiled. Next, move on to the program to illustrate the pointers and structures. To write this program, first we have to include the header files, three header files: iostream.h, conio.h, iomanic.h, to connect input-output devices to the program file while executing, and to function the consolidated input statement called CIN, consolidated output statement called COUT, and manipulate the manipulators which are defined in the program. In this program, a pointer variable PTR and normal variable D of type structure distance is defined, and the address of variable D is stored to pointer variable PTR, that is PTR is pointing to variable D. Then the member function of variable D is accessed using pointer variable PTR. Okay, this shows the relationship between pointers and structures. Okay, let's trace out the program, how it executes statements one by one. First, it creates a structure distance using the keyword struct, and it creates a data members field with data type integer, int with data type floating point, and structure here is terminated. In the next, the main function is defined. The program execution always starts from main function, and here the main function is declared with a data type int, and using structure distance of one pointer variable PTR is declared, and object D or normal variable D is declared. Okay, and in the next moment, the address of variable D, the address of variable D is stored to pointer variable PTR. This statement states that the pointer PTR is pointing to the address of variable D. field. Okay, then using the cin statement and using pointer variable with the dot operator, here the data member field value is accessed. Suppose you enter the field value 4, then the field value is read as 4. And next it executes statement enter int. Enter int. Okay, suppose you enter the value 3.5, then the value of data member int is accessed through pointer variable ptr using dot operator and it prints the value 3.5. Next it executes the statement displaying information. Displaying information. Yes, and here NDL manipulator is defined and it is defined under the header file iomanip.txt input output manipulator. Yes, then the control statement goes to the next line in output screen and it executes the one more statement distance is equal to, here the field value is displayed using the pointer operator or pointer variable ptr dot field and it accesses the value of field. Okay, the value of field is 4, then field 4 field, then the value of int is accessed through pointer variable. The value of int is 3.5, then inches. Okay, the distance is equal to 4 feet 3.5 inches. Okay, this is the final output of this program. First it executes the statement enter field. Okay, then it reads the value of field and next the second data member int enter int and it reads the value of int 3.5 and next it displays a statement displaying information and the next moment distance is equal to and field and int values are accessed to pointer variable 4 feet 3.5 inches. Okay, this program shows a close relationship between pointers and structures. Okay, here we can create a structure with different data members and those data members values are accessed through pointer variable.